I'm live. Excellent. All right. I'm going to post the link in the Discord. If I can find the link. Okay. Let's see. I always wonder how squeaky my chair is. How much you guys can actually hear it. Let's see. Maybe awkward pauses because I'm bad at this. Go to YouTube and find the link. I'm sure there's a way to find the link. And I'm just doing it the most difficult way possible. It's hard to do of you watching. I'm so sorry for this. Come on, YouTube. Go look at my own face. That's super fun. Copy. And doop. There we go. All right. All right. How is everyone? How are you guys? How's the writing going? There's 5 of you already. That's awesome. How's it been going? How are you nanoing so far? I feel like I'm doing lots of writing sprints because they're super helpful to me, but I don't necessarily think I'm following the rules of nano. I mean, the limited times that I do follow the rules of nano, I'll like set a word goal and then I can put the word count in to the counter because I find that super helpful to track my word count. But I'm not even doing that this month. I am strictly just doing word sprints. Oh, Maxwell C says, I was just going to take a nap and regret not having the words later, but I saw the notification and now I got to be productive. Woo! Excellent. Yes, this is why we're here. Or why we're all here. I was going to say why I'm here, why you're here. I'm not talking about myself in the third person. Maxwell, I also like to complain. I get it. Sometimes you just got to complain to your writer friends. Morgan Graves, I'm somehow at 40,000 words. Well, 40,345. That is impressive. Raslin, I'm sorry if I am mispronouncing your name. Oh my God, I just watched the recorded ones last night and was wondering when you'd do another. Well, here we are. An hour before you go to work. That's awesome. Just enough time to get some work in. Hello, Nico. Hello, Vanessa. Hi. Yeah, it's definitely easier to do the morning ones because morning for me. For me here, I'm on Vancouver Island. It's 11 a.m. here for me. It definitely seems to be that more people can jump on. And because I know some of you are going to work and some of you are busy later in the day, we'll get started soon. Let's go now, I think. All right, so we're going to go for 15 minutes. And I just have to kind of yell at my phone because it's plugged in. Hey, Google, set an alarm for 15 minutes from now. Okay, set. Oh, my other Googles in other places in the house are also yelling at me. So we have several alarms set now. So. And we are at 15 minutes. How did you guys do? My Google's so stupid. Still yelling at me down there. What did I get? Let me see. Still doing revisions. So not very much, about 200. Not too bad. I'm happy with that for a first sprint. I usually don't get much during a first sprint. Let's see. Oh, for heaven's sakes. There we go. Hello. Let's see. Vanessa got some good words. That's awesome. Raceland got 210. Maxwell C got 583. And we just arrived, got 18 words. That's awesome. Nico got 200 without breaking your brain. That is important. We like non-broken brains for our word sprints. Hello, cool gamer. Welcome, welcome. I'm just going to turn off my banner. I just realized that. Hi, there we go. Yeah, first sprint is always kind of a warm-up for me. I don't know about you guys. Let's see, Nico says more than that, and I just have to delete what I've written. Yeah, that's one thing about word sprints. I usually find if I'm just sitting down and making myself get the words down and I haven't planned out what I'm going to do beforehand, often it will be like borderline nonsensical and I'll have to delete a bunch of it. So now going into word sprints, what I do is I make sure I sit down and before the sprint starts, I'll write out like exactly what I'm going to write. And then I won't waste time just trying to get words down and end up with a garbage scene I have to throw away. Let's see. Morgan Graves got 250, but got distracted. Yeah, I hear that. I have Pinterest up right now, which is kind of a mistake, but also I kind of need it to remember what any of my characters look like. I have such a huge cast, you guys. It's ridiculous. There are, this is the book I'm trying to keep all of the notes in. I love this book. It's from Indigo and it opens like perfectly flat. Anyways, that's a side rant about how much I love my notebook. But let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times that by 2 because each have a partner. 12. There's 12 people in this cast, and I hate myself for this. A bunch of them will die, so I will be able to keep them more straight after I kill off a bunch of them. So Morgan Grays. Oh, I already said 250, but got distracted. Speaking of distracted, William got 153. Had to turn on the computer and had a lot of pop-ups. Yeah, I've been dealing with that lately too for some reason. Lots of spam. And I just had to whack-a-mole spam in the comments to get rid of someone. I don't know what it is with bots, I guess. Annoying. Sarah Lynn, I'm reading for a revision of a first draft, about 6.5 pages read. That's awesome. That's important too. Revisions are just as good during Nano. I often do revisions during Nano, actually. Maxwell C says the problem with killing characters is when other ones try to show up to replace them. That's very true. Luckily for this particular book, it's a high fantasy / horror. My poor agent does not know yet that there are 12 characters. I have not broke that news to her. So I am going to be putting them on an island essentially. And then after they're on the island, there's no more characters being added because they're on an island and they can't get on and off except if they die. So there are I'm not allowed adding new characters in this case because it's like a secluded, like it's called a monster in the house type of story format, essentially. Like, you know, those classic ones like, oh, you know, who killed this person? They ended up dead the next morning. You're finding bodies. You don't know who the killer is. Who's the monster in the house? And this is a high fantasy version of that. So yeah, I can't have any new characters. They're all just gonna die one by one. Not all of them, not all of them. Anyways, Rambling now. Let's see. It's 11:30 where I am. Let's probably get into it pretty quick here. Then we'll check in afterwards. Put another. Yeah. Oh, Nico says Monsters in the House are great. Love the concept. Yeah. It's one of my favorite things to write and favorite things to read. I love a good horror movie that is a monster in the house trope. Okay, so I'm gonna go again with 15 minutes again, and we'll come back at the whatever. I can't math that right now. I'll do it in a minute. Hey Google, set an alarm for 15 minutes from now. It's downstairs, but it can still hear me. All right, 15 minutes from now. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's been 15 minutes and my alarm just didn't go off. I don't know why. All right, how did you guys do? Let's see. I think I actually got a lot written this time. Let's have a look. Yeah, 400, not bad. How did you guys do? William has 402. That is awesome. I had a question. Where did it go? Oh, Emmy says, any tips on differentiating voice when you're working with a lot of characters? It's an excellent question. Thankfully, even though I'm doing 12 in this one, I definitely don't have to write from everyone's different point of view because that would be insane. I did do in Witches of, nope, wrong way. In Witches of Ash and Ruin, there it is. I switched from one character to the other. And it was definitely a case of solidifying their personalities before writing them so that they had very different personalities, and writing from each POV. I made sure basically that their mannerisms were different. The way they looked at things were different, so they were describing things differently. And then even down to just like one of them swore a lot more than the other. One of them looked at things more in a negative sense. And so her dialogue and inner narrative reflected that. So I think basically just, yeah, really having a solid idea of who each character is before you go ahead and write them. And then also it's a lot in revisions too. Like I wrote the book and then I revised the book with the thought in mind that I was going to make the characters as different as possible. And I definitely did a thing where I worked on one character's voice all the way through, and then I went back and I worked on the other character's voice all the way through. Yeah. Oh, I don't know if that helps. Let's see. You guys are doing awesome. Let's see. Maxwell C got 661. That's really amazing. Alexa Wolf got 510. Raceland got 360. A good last showing before I head for work. Morgan Graves, 0 words written, but I was busy. That's fair. 7 pages for Sarah Lynn, right? Because you're reading. 260 for Nico, but I scrapped what I wrote before. I'm just having fun with D&D games, just 2 short stories. Nice. Morgan Graves, but for pages in total, about 109. Nice. That is awesome. Do you guys want to do one more sprint, or do you want to call it I was going to say call it a night, call it a day? Let me know what you think. I know some people sound like they're heading out. I know other people have to go to work. Yeah, this has been 2 sprints. We could definitely do a third one if you guys want, maybe a shorter one, 10 minutes or something. Let's see. Yeah, let's maybe do it a 10-minute and close it out. What do you say? Let's see, it's 11:54 right now. Yeah, Maxwell says one more sprint. Rebecca says one more sprint. Okay, let's do it. We'll do a 10-minute one, just to close on a strong note here. Let's wait till the 55. Let's see. Awesome. Maxwell says would probably get me to my quota for the day. Awesome. What's your quota for the day? I'm curious. I usually try to get about 2,000 words written if I can. That's on a good day. I do not always get that. Yeah, let's see. Morgan Graves says I can manage one more sprint, but after that, I'll probably just go until the end of my writing playlist. Nice. Does everyone have writing playlists? I definitely do. It really helps. Okay, it's the 55. We'll come back in 10 minutes. Okay. We are finished. How did you guys do? I got carried away. It's a little past the 10-minute mark, but that's okay. Hi, Misty Kate. Morgan Gray's quota for today is finishing chapter 11. A solid goal. Nico, just having fun trying to get the voices down for what was going to be my nano project, but sort of retooled to be more long term. So I just like hanging in chat. Hey, we're more than happy to have you. William says, oh, in your writing, do you have the last line already in mind? Oh. I have an ending in mind. I always have an end. Well, I know where I'm going, sort of. I don't think I always or ever know what the actual last line is. I'm interested if other people do, though. Let me know in the comments if you always have the actual last line ready, or if you ever have. I think that would be cool. Morgan Grace, 435 words to make 41,000 words total. Amazing. Maxwell C says 402, which puts me all the way to 1,646 for the day. That's awesome. Need to write another 21 words before I can actually be done for the day. But that's easy enough. Yeah, 21 words. You've got this. Let's see what I even got for the last one. This one was actually pretty good, surprisingly enough. Let's see, what do I got? Oh, more than I thought for a 10-minute sprint. Let's see. 400? That's very surprising to me. Yeah, that's not bad at all. Yeah, Maxwell, you got this. 21 words is easy peasy. All right. It is 12:10 here. I'm going to probably go get some lunch. It is a Wednesday. Tomorrow's Thursday. Don't know if Thursday or Friday, I think I want to try to get back on here and do some more sprints. I will let you guys know in the Discord before that happens, though. All right. You guys have a good day. You're doing awesome. Nico, you got 180 words. Nice. Yeah, you've all been doing amazing. Hopefully you continue to do well, and I will see you either tomorrow or Friday. Bye.